Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. You guys, this is going to be your other shadow work message, Threads of Karma. So, as usual, I'm just going to pull a spread, talk about, those soul lessons, those things we all need to be healing from that affect us sometimes on our day to day. Okay. I'm just going to pull a spread for us and go from there. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys have been absolutely incredible. You guys are amazing. All the true supporters, you guys, I'm so glad that you're allowing me to assist you in your journey. I'm proud of you for wanting to grow, heal, and evolve because you deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve self-love more than anything. Welcome all the incoming followers and subscribers. Welcome into the channel. Welcome to the Soul Tribe, you guys. I always pray that the messages are useful for you as well. And I want to give a shout out to all of the cross watchers who may subscribe and unsubscribe. Thank you for coming in. I always hope that the messages are useful for you at some point in your life as well, because this is a channel that is about growth, healing, and evolving. So, welcome all. And let's see what messages are important for us at this time, collective. What do we need to talk about at this time? What's affecting the collective most at this time? So, the first one out, we have accept your destiny. Embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. Yeah. You guys, as you heal, as you grow, as you start to truly believe that you deserve love, that you deserve the life that you want, accept the direction that you're going on. Embrace how it unfolds. Don't try to control it. As much as we feel in control, right? In our lives on a day to day, honestly, most of the time we're not, you know, but trust that every step forward that you take, every choice you make to heal, to grow, trust that it'll lead you on the path where you're supposed to be. Okay. Heal parent child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. A lot of people have definitely wounds from their childhood that their parents actually inflicted onto them. And I don't always believe that parents do this purposely, although I can say there are some people who do. There are some people who choose to not treat their child as they should. I'll just say that, as their caregiver, because as a child, you are so innocent. You are so unconditionally loving to that parent, to that guardian that you know. And it is their responsibility, it is their job to ensure that you are taken care of in your childlike state. But there are so many people who are now adults who have trauma bonds with their parents, not the proper type of loving relationships. So these kids grow up after dealing with the trauma with their parents in their childhood. They grow up becoming people pleasers. They grow up trying to impress their parents, trying to prove their worthiness to their parents constantly. And sadly, it's something until they realize it's something they're doing that they will continue to do, because their parents will never stop it. They will never allow their child to change that behavior because it benefits them. It's very sad, but it's the truth. You need to work to heal that trauma if you understand it, because not everybody understands it, even as adults. A lot of people are blinded to the effect that their parents have on them as an adult. Again, I understand it very well. I only recently, in the past 3 to 5 years, truly began to see it, understand it, and work on it. And now that I'm aware, I think back to how much I'm really hurt by it. So, awareness is to start if you want to be aware, if you choose to be aware, because you have a choice, like I always say, to ignore, to keep on the rose colored glasses. But this is about healing, it's about facing your fears, it's about facing your trauma. And there are a lot of people that need to heal the bond that they have with their parents so that they can be set free. Sometimes it's about standing up to them and speaking your mind. And sometimes just doing that, even though you know they may not change who they are, you stepping up and speaking out for yourself sets you free. It becomes liberating for you. And even though they may not change, they may begin to look at you differently. They may not approach you in the same way if they feel like they don't have the control to. So sometimes just speaking your mind starts that healing process for you. Shape your future. You are the creator of your future. Make choices that reflect your highest self. Yes, our life is a series of our choices, whether these are choices influenced by others or not. We are still responsible for the choices that we make at the end of the day. So it is up to you to accept the consequences of those choices. So why not choose things that will bring you blessings, that will bring you love, that will bring you joy, rather than choose things that will eventually bring you heartbreak, bring you deception, deceit, negativity. It is definitely always your choice, and you can change this at any time. Again, and it's not about perfection. It's not about being perfect every day, because we all go through things. We all sometimes act as we shouldn't, but the goal is to eventually find that control of ourselves, to control our emotions in order to control our reactions to things, to make better choices in the moment rather than fly off the handle. But that may take time for a lot of us, and that's okay too. Awareness and acknowledgement is a good place to start. Overcome self doubt. Self doubt is heavy for a lot of people. A lot of people. This is very, very common. Even the most confident person to society has self doubt at some point, and it clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. So, this is about understanding that you have self doubt, but still taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself despite your fear, your doubt, still choosing to move forward, still choosing yourself regardless. That's the challenge. Trust the path ahead. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be. This goes with accepting your destiny. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. Trust in the unfolding of your life, that every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be. It's not about seeing the end. There's a staircase here that this man is walking up. And as he looks higher and higher, the light is so bright that he can't see what's waiting for him. But it is about continuing to walk those stairs, even though you don't see everything that's going to unfold. Soften the armor. What once protected you may now be holding you back. Let your heart breathe without defense. So, a lot of people have been heartbroken by people who we loved so much. The shock of that still affects people, even if it's been 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, sometimes decades, especially when you gave your heart wholeheartedly, without boundaries, without restrictions. This is us as kids. You know, we don't know what skin color is. We don't know anything except love. So kids are so innocent in the way they love other kids. But sadly, as they grow, and if they grow up in an environment where they're taught negativity, they are taught judging, everybody's hearts become affected by these learned behaviors, by these taught values. And at some point in our lives, we've been disappointed and heartbroken by the people that we truly, truly love deeply. And a lot of people become guarded, sometimes to the point of bitterness, sometimes to the point of never trusting again. But it's creating the inability for love and support to come towards you as much as you may yearn for it. If you harden your heart, if your heart turns cold, or if it becomes very small, or if you lock it away for good and think that it's going to protect you forever, you will miss out. You will not experience love the way that you should. And while you think that you are protecting yourself, you are truly robbing yourself of the highest vibration in the universe, of the best feeling that I feel everybody deserves to know. But like I always say, people have choices. So whether you choose to stay guarded or not is up to you. But how do you truly enjoy what life has to bring without love, without support, without joy, without true happiness? Because everybody that has a smile on their face is not happy. Some people have masks for every day of the week, for every emotion that they truly are not feeling. So they don't have inner peace as much as it may seem like it on the outside. So soften the armor, forgive, not forget, forgive. Forgive for yourself. Allow your heart to stay open to receive because it's just holding you back, keeping this armor on. Let your heart breathe without always being so defensive, without always believing people are evil and bad and out to get you, because it's not everyone. Everyone has a story of disappointment, of a broken heart, of being backstabbed by someone they loved. Everybody has a story. So you can choose to stay a victim, or you can try to learn from that situation and use discernment and your intuition moving forward so that you don't miss out on another opportunity for something great. Get a few more. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. So I'm going to put this right next to the healing the parent-child karma, because we were talking about speaking your truth, cleansing your mental space, cleansing a space in your house that's cluttered, mental clutter, physical clutter, cluttering your home. Cry it out. Something that's been bugging you for a very long time, cry it out. Something that's been bothering you that you want to heal from, speak your truth. Movement is medicine. And this will restore the broken self. The more that you do this, parts of you were left behind in pain. Call them home. You are ready to become whole again. Yes. Find the broken pieces and bring them back by healing them, by making them in your subconscious aware, making yourself aware of these pieces that have been lost through time, through pain. Bring those pieces back healed with those lessons learned so that you can become whole, so that your heart will begin to beat again in the right rhythm, in the rhythm of love, so you can start to feel again. Let's get one more. Get one more for the collective. Let's get one more message. Learn from the pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. If that's not a way to summarize this message, I don't know what is. I'll give you guys one last one at the bottom of the deck. Step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. So sometimes people feel that delays feels like loss, but sometimes the delay is for a purpose. It's because there's something that needs to be resolved before your blessings can come towards you, before the next thing that you're supposed to have as part of your life can be a part of your life. So don't always look at delays as a denial. Sometimes it is about the right timing, making sure you're ready to receive that next blessing. Because if you're still broken, if you're still disappointed, if you still don't trust and believe that you deserve something great, then you will self-sabotage and push something amazing away. Let me get you guys your life message to close this out. Thank you guys for being here with me. What's the life message for the collective that's needed for them at this time this week? What's the most important life message needed for the collective this week at this time as they're healing, as they're working towards self-love? Overcoming. In the school of life, I practice self-discovery by recognizing that fear, anger, and ego separate me from my divinity. I allow the light within me to grow. This light empowers me to rule my inner world. Today, I overcome all that separates me from my true self. Wow. Yes. Working to overcome those traumas, those broken hearts, those broken pieces, putting yourself back together in order to become your true self. Stop letting fear, ego, anger, pride, resentment, judgment of others, of yourself, hate talk, negative mindsets, pessimism, all of that separates you from your true self. Your true self that deep down deserves love, that deserves kindness, that deserves respect, that deserves to be seen, that deserves to be heard. But you have to start with you by not allowing those things keep you from what you deserve. I'm going to leave it there, collective. I really pray that the messages were helpful, gave you some food for thought. If it did resonate, I would love to hear about it. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.